time by daydreaming, or by surfing the internet, or by being excessive in their socializing, or by coming late and going home early. Our nation is in deep trouble. Our whole culture is being impacted by the sin of sloth. From the office worker, to the government worker, to the politician, to the church. I think of what Jerome said. I like work. It fascinates me. I can sit and look at it for hours. And that's how some people feel. We must recognize that not only our words are our testimony, but our works are our testimony. Not only what we say, but how we live and what we do. All of this testifies to our relationship with God. Sloth can break down the most intimate and closest of relationships. Tony Campolo talked about his counseling experience. And he said in his counseling experience, he found that often the problem in marriage wasn't so much that they were mismatched or they had some other problem, but the problem was they weren't willing to work. And he relates the story. Let me read it to you. He says, laziness is a major cause in a lot of problems in marriages. In almost every case, those whose marriage failed simply were too lazy to do what was necessary to make their marital relationship work. Now, he's speaking about the people he counseled. In one particular case, the husband became preoccupied with sports. When he was in high school, he played on the basketball and the football teams. In the early years of marriage, his wife tried to share his interest. She went to the games with him, cheered for the hometown professional teams. She regularly read the sports page of the newspaper in order to be informed enough to carry on conversations with her husband about how the players and teams were doing. But his interest in sports grew until it became a total preoccupation. Nothing else in life seemed to interest him. His sexual interest in his wife diminished. His involvement in church declined. And there was room for nothing else in his life but sports. One day his wife left him. And he came to Tony Campolo for counsel.